Hello, my friends that love to watch the daily episode of the RTG. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I myself am doing just fine. Thank you for asking. Even if you didn't ask, I'll let you know. I'm doing just fine. Welcome back to a new episode. Today it's it's a lovely fine Wednesday, hump day. Getting over that hump and then cruising on down to the rest of the week to get yourself to the weekend. Episode 183 today. If you do enjoy, you know what to do, right? Hit me with a thumbs up button. 3,000 likes on the episode, and you'll make me a very smiley, happy lasty. Of course, subscribe to the channel as well too, if you're new. Thank you. So we've got 10 out of the 11 players in our starting 11. You know you can't go into a game like that, Tom. So obviously something's got to be done. For those of you that missed it right at the end of the episode yesterday, once we got ourselves the new FUT Birthday Mkhitaryan, got the SBC done for that, really wanted to try him out. We also listed up and sold Team of the Year Hakimi, all right? And we're going to see that right now. This right here, this is a big moment for the RTG. Millionaire. Now, I said it yesterday. I think selling him would make me a FUT millionaire. It did. By 2,277 coins. Come on, we're rich. We got 635k for him after tax. That left us with just over 1 million coins. First time that's happened on the RTG this year, I believe. So we can certainly go on a shopping spree. And actually, this is the team that I want to try some of my games today with. It essentially means I'm going to have 4 FUT Birthday players in the squad. Need to go out and buy 3 of them now. And of course, the other one is Mkhitaryan. But it's only going to cost me about half my money, I think. Even richer. We just sold something else. But we're not going to be a millionaire for long because I'm going to go out and buy some players. So the first one we buy, the cheapest one we buy is Lucas Torreira. Someone that I've liked on previous versions of FIFA. He is tiny. He's like 5'5", but he should be able to move and have good agility and balance in a like Kante-esque kind of style. Like very small, very agile, but getting in there, buzzing around and then defending. We then picked up Di Lorenzo, a 89 rated 5-star skill right wing back from Napoli, Italian in Serie A. And then the most expensive by far, 390,000 coins, nearly 400k for Nuno Mendes. Now, I nearly bought him at 480k the other day before on like one of the first nights of FUT Birthday, but I decided not to, and I'm so glad I did because it's allowed me to actually buy other players as well. But yeah, excited to use this card. He looks very good. It genuinely got some pretty awesome stats. And whether or not he'll be like a left back or a CDM or whatever, he will be a left back for this particular team. But should I make any substitutes or make any changes at a later date, could potentially play as a CDM with those like awesome dribbling stats, as could Di Lorenzo, who's the right back. So applying chemistry styles and position modifiers to get everybody all sorted. I've gone with an anchor on Di Lorenzo, a guardian on Nuno Mendes, and then a shadow on Torreira, and actually an engine on Mkhitaryan. Because the plan originally, I had it in my head, I was just going to play him as the wide cam and then have Drogba and Pele up front. But you'll see here, as I make the team, I actually decide for the first few games, I'm going to try Pele as the wide cam and then just stick Mkhitaryan up front, give him a go alongside Drogba. You'll find out quite quickly when I show you some gameplay that I change my mind and I actually do a swap, and then I keep forgetting to change it. But if you can imagine this team just with Pele up front and Mkhitaryan as the left cam, that's how I ideally want to play it. Also going to be the first time I'm playing games for a while without Carlos Alberto in the starting 11. We've decided to keep Saliba in and also give Cordoba another go. Because I've got some Serie A players in at the moment, I can get some strong links there, and that's just going to help me chemistry-wise. So I don't actually have to use Carlos Alberto for a few games. It'll be just interesting to see if I notice anything at all. You know, does it make me miss him, and really want him back in the starting 11 when it comes to qualifiers or the weekend league, or do I realise actually I don't need him anymore and I should be using other centre backs that are a little bit more OP at this stage of the game? I don't know. Anyway, the first goal I conceded in Rivals this week was a little bicycle kick from Marquinhos. Okay. But then the first goal I score in Rivals this week was a beaut of a finesse shot with Mkhitaryan on his debut. Lovely, lovely stuff from him. So yeah, I've left Rivals late this week. I didn't get any done before I played any of the weekend league, and my very first game was a draw, and I'm like, this is going to be long. I got to get 8 wins. I haven't got that many days to do it. I was playing these ones on Monday. The second game I went into, the guys literally got 7 Team of the Years, I think it was, including Messi. So certainly needed to be a bit careful. But I felt like I was playing all right considering I hadn't played for a couple of days. We end up getting ourselves the first goal of the game. Drogba buries it with a very powerful strike there. But then Jorginho sprays one wide to Neres. I should defend this a lot better, shouldn't I? Look at that. Oh, it's so poor from me. And then Messi. Yeah, Messi's going to score on either foot anywhere near the goal because it's Team of the Year Messi. He's got insane shooting stats. Then once again, it was these little dribbles and passes around in and around the box that were causing me the trouble, and I go 2-1 down. But Pele is going to lose it. Di Lorenzo is going to pick it back up. Pele into Zizou. Oh, I mean, you know where that ball's going. It's flying roof of the net. If I hit that green, it's a goal. I'm just running off celebrating. Zinedine Zidane, ladies and gentlemen. I love the man. Anyway, 2-2 at half-time, but I've got a 3xG. So I think I've been playing a little bit better than this guy. We just need to make it stick, really. And Mkhitaryan whips one in, and Drogba gets in front of, I think it's Team of the Year Marquinhos to head that one home. So really well done from Drogba there to get the goal. Great positioning and obviously great aerial ability. And then he ends up getting himself the equaliser here with Ronaldinho. It's mid-Ronaldinho, so it's very good, very pacey, very good dribbling, and lovely shooting as well. And yeah, it obviously just goes in past Lafont. And then right at the end, I brought on Griezmann. I knocked the ball through to him, and I fail the chip to win the game. But then, oh my God, he's gifted it to me again. We knock it back to Griezmann. Into Pele. Scores the goal for me in the last kick of the game. We win. We win against 7 Team of the Years. It was 6 or 7. I don't know. I can't remember how many he had. It was a lot. It was a very expensive team. I assume he'd probably be a FIFA point spender. But we deserved that one. I had a 5.8 XG and had like 17 shots. I deserved to win it. All right. So, yeah, that was my first win of the week. At least we're on the board. Take me into the next game, Tom. Who are we going to play this time? Oh, God. Prime Maradona, and then again a lot of the Team of the Year defense and some good players. I think it was Prime Sen and a mid Ronaldinho again. It's just pretty common, I guess, to see stuff like that now, isn't it? Everyone's got them. But a nice low-driven shot, and I actually did do the low-driven shot. I meant to do that with Cantona. Gets me the goal early doors. And I've queued the pause because, again, Mkhitaryan and Pele need to be switched around. And I knocked the ball in to the Serie A attacker, and good save from Donnarumma. So then my pause happens. I go to switch him around. He quits at 1-0. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that because that is one more win and one less bit of stress that we've got to go through now. A nice easy win. So we'll certainly take that. Thank you very much, buddy. And then 1, 2, 3 Team of the Years this time, as well as Varane and some other good players. I think he had some FUT Birthday cards in there as well. But Drogba knocks it out to Pele. Just sees Mkhitaryan in the box. I didn't know whether he was going to head that one, volley that one, or what, or scorpion kick it. But yeah, he just nodded it in. And again, he's quit at 1-0 after 2 minutes. When do you see that in Rivals? That doesn't happen very often. I did lose a game in between that just so that I didn't get put up into the Elite Division. I don't want the extra stress, I'll be honest. Division 1 is fine for me. Maybe into the final week, like next week or whatever, we'll try get into the Elite Division just for the overall milestone rewards and stuff. But I think I'm about a third of the way off them as well. I haven't played that much Rivals in the last couple of weeks. So need to step the amount of games I play up if I do want my 90 game reward, which I obviously do want. So I'm sure we'll end up playing quite a few games. This one's going to lead to a quick 2-0 rage quit for me. You know, if it was 1-0, I'd have stayed in the game for quite a long time. And then if we made it 2-0 after about the 60th, yeah, I would have stayed in just for the milestones. But when it's 17 minutes in, I'm like, you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind just leaving now and sort of writing that game off. So Torreira, rubbish. Unfortunately, plays like a 20k card as well. So we just swap him for Zakaria for now until I figure out a better or a more interesting or a new thing that we can potentially do. But yeah, I didn't rate Torreira. It just felt really small and like lunging out. He still missed the ball because his legs were so short. Whereas Zakaria, we know, is just going to be a boss and he's going to do a good job. So into the next game we go. Mkhitaryan whips one in, and it is this time a header off the bar from Cantona, and Drogba's just there to beat the defender to it, or just tap that ball in through the defender's legs, or whatever it was there. But we are going to get equalised on. Origi with that upgrade is now a phenomenal card. That is someone that scares me every time I come up against him. Very much a difficult player to try and defend against, as well as Butraguena, and he is the one that gets the goal eventually. But I had 10 shots in the first half. Felt like we might be able to come away with a victory here. Good shot from Pele. It was, pushed out for a corner. And then we whip it in, and look at the power behind that header from Drogba. He is as clinical as Cantona is from those corners. If they haven't got a good defender on him that's tall, like that Varane or something, then you're pretty much going to win the header. And if you can green time it and aim it all right, then you're pretty much going to score. So corners for me at the moment are a strong part of my game. Those set pieces help me quite a lot. But I did get equalised on. And then, again, last kick of the game, I win it. Felt incredibly lucky. I'm sure that's going to come back to bite me in the next few games that I play. But to go and get our first 4 wins of the week, at least we get some sort of rewards now. I win right at the end. I think I deserved it, looking at 22 shots to 8. But yeah, like, nice one. We get halfway towards our rewards, and that means that I can just... I'll either do the other 4 off camera, or you'll see them in a video somewhere. But like I mentioned, I am going to be... Today, as you're watching this, I'll be at the FUT HQ. So... whether or not I'll have time to sweat out rivals games or not, maybe I'll have just done it before I go off camera. But we need to focus on playoffs as well as some objectives. So there's a fair amount to do. I just got to sit down and actually do it, So anyway, from those games, those 5, I got 5 rivals games done. It's going to give me an extra little pack. And I'll take a deeper look into some of those milestones to make sure we can get all of that done. There might be some way to like kill 2 birds with 1 stone type thing, so we can end up getting the overall pack, so that I can stuff those into a bunch of upgrade SBCs or something. But yeah, we only get Jesse Lingard from that one. But the more non-rares and rares that I can get in my club, the better. It will just help me for upgrade SBCs, won't it? Of course. And a basic chemistry style. Unfortunately, it's untradeable because, excuse me, I think they actually sell for a bit, don't they? The tradable versions of player basic chemistry styles. And then, yeah, I do a little... preview pack. Again, I do these every day. A lot of the time you don't see them. I don't even think this one's worth buying, right? I was going to just ask you about it though, because there's a position modifier in here. A CM to Cam, is that worth something? With 3 or 4 3 players in there? It's probably not worth it, is it? I don't buy it at the time, but I don't think that one would probably even break even for me, would it? So I'll just wait another 24 hours and I'll go again. But yeah, quite a fun episode of going shopping, buying ourselves Di Lorenzo, bought ourselves Torreira, bought ourselves Nuno Mendes, and made a new team out of it as well. Giving Mkhitaryan a go, really like him, feels pretty good. He doesn't feel the same as Griezmann, he's a totally different player. So, I don't know, maybe if there's a way to get both of them in, but we'd end up dropping like Drogba or Cantona. I don't want to do that, absolutely not. So yeah, I don't know how we're going to do it, but we'll figure out a way to get lots of good attackers in there. There's just no way I can drop Cantona or... No, absolutely not. No. They're just too good. They're fun as well. I guess maybe next weekend or so, maybe even this weekend, I don't know. I might not play Drogba. I might have a new striker by then or someone else to use to give another go. But for now, I love the icons that I've got. And I did miss Carlos Alberto a little bit. Something about Cordoba and Saliba, they sort of split a little bit and there was a big gap in the middle. Maybe Carlos Alberto holds the line a little bit better. I'm not sure. But either way, this card wasn't very good. In all honesty, it feels like I wasted a shadow on him. We can list him for a couple K more than I bought him for. Simply because I have applied a shadow on him. I think I ended up getting like 24,500 for him or something. Yeah, that one will sell eventually. So it'll bring our coin balance up just a little bit. And it frees a spot up on the bench as well. Taking a look at the FUT Birthday so far, there just hasn't been that many good CDMs released. I think he might be the only actual CDM they've brought out. So hopefully maybe there'll be some SBCs with stuff there that might fit what our squad is. If there is, you can let me know down below who they are. Do I need to do an SBC for them? Do I need to buy them on the market? Be curious to well, I appreciate some help on there for my squad building purposes, because as good as Zakaria is, he's a little bit boring. I use him quite a lot, so it would be nice to get maybe someone different in there. Maybe we need to go back to a 5 at the back start and play either Nuno Mendes or Di Lorenzo as a CDM, and then have someone else that could fill in at fullback. I could probably figure out a way to do that. So yeah, let me know. I'll maybe I'll change the starting formation. I got £500,000 to spend as well, so we could go shopping again tomorrow. But thank you for watching today. Do me a favour, hit the thumbs up button. That'd be brilliant. That'd be amazing of you. Thank you. 3,000 likes is what I'm aiming for. And subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. Cheers. Twitter, Instagram, you can find me on social media down below. Come follow me, see what I'm getting up to. Stay well, stay healthy, all of that good stuff. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another episode for you. Peace. Oh, just before I go, as I am going to the FUTWiz HQ, there may be a slight change in the Road to Glory content. It might not just be me with the green screen. It might be me at the HQ, maybe with a couple of the lads that are there doing some live rewards or something. I hope you're all right with that, but it might be ever so slightly different content this week. So you can either look forward to that or accept that, or whatever it may be. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.